Hello?
Hi, is this Mr.
Yes.
Hi, this is Roy from the Homeowners Association.
Yes.
And I just needed to find out if maybe you have a spare bedroom in your home that you're not using.
Oh, why would you need to know that?
Well, we're gonna need to use your home as a temporary base camp for surveillance of some of your neighbors. We're just gonna need to use one of the rooms. Maybe you can.
And what's your name?
Maybe you could clear out a guest room or something. This is Roy Gerbel.
Actually, I don't have a guest room. But what homeowners association is this? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have a spare room.
Okay.
We just have 3 bedrooms, and we've got 2 children, a boy and a girl, so they're all occupied.
Well, maybe you could, let them share a room for maybe just the rest of the year while we do the surveillance.
I gotta tell you, this is very strange. Why isn't this coming through the police?
Well, it's not a police matter. We're just surveilling the neighbors to see if they're. We're pretty sure they're breaking some of the rules of the homeowners association.
Are you kidding me? You're talking about surveilling neighbors for homeowner association rules?
Yeah, it's something.
I gotta tell you, this is really irregular. I used to work for a crime lab, and I gotta tell you, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Well, it's not that irregular. We do this kind of stuff all the time. We just the neighbors are up to no good. It's not illegal, but it's against the rules of their agreement with us.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to deny that your ability to do that here at our house, because I have some real serious reservations about it, and I'm afraid I will have to check the legality on this before I'd even begin to accept that.
You can't deny it. Like, I command you to let us use your house. We need a front-facing window so we can surveil some of the neighbors.
Well, I'll tell you what, before you command me anything, I'm calling the police. We're going to find out about this for sure.
Oh, this is not a police matter, sir. This is
I don't care. It will be a police matter. Don't you dare try and command me in my own house. The Bill of Rights grants me some rights, you know.
But you've signed an agreement with the Homeowners Association, and I command you to have
allow you to
have your kids
No.
bunked
I'm calling
together.
the police right now. I'm sorry. I'm calling the police. We're going to find out about this right now.
Maybe you can put one of your kids in the garage.
You know what? Maybe I can shove one up your ass.
That's pedophilia.
That is really out of line. I'll be talking to the board of directors as well. This is something. Your name was Roy what?
Are you telling me you're into pedophilia? You're talking about putting your kids up my ass? That's gross.
Oh, I'll tell you, you are whacked.
You said it, not me.
Roy is calling for a survey I'm in need. He says if I answer his questions, I'll get shit for free. I'm the 10 million customer that's in the store. Roy tells me to run around, but he is bored. Listen to the Snowplow Show online. Cactus for logos and wine. Brett Carter makes this shit for his fans. Cactus, you're all over with you. Why? Oh. Losers of America is the best. Cactus, shut those kids up, you dumb bitch. Turn off your shit and watch the show now. Cactus, don't bring up, you dumb hobo. Plug up my toilet, you asshole now. Into the urinal connected to the wall. Illegally connect to your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Cactus, you're ordered to flick the switch. You drink asshole.
Hey everyone, you're listening to the Snowplow Show for August 12th, 2018. This is episode 490. This is called the Nighttime Neighborhood Complainers Show. And the sponsors of today's show are B.I. Eber for Life, BoboBob the Hobobob, Brown Magic, Andy.
Where do you live? I don't know what this is all about.
I wasn't done yet. Andy and Bryan W. The sponsors for today's show, for the Snowplow Show.
Okay, I mean, I'm totally bewildered, and I was just about to go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, no, I'm sorry to call so late. I'm glad I didn't wake you up. Wow, what a jerk. Won't even help me do the intro. I don't know if I managed to say all the sponsor names, so let me just do that one more time. That's Andy, B.I. Eber for Life, BoboBob the Hobobob, Brown Magic, and Bryan W. Thanks all 5 of you for sponsoring today's show. And thank you everyone else that's been supporting the show over on patreon.com/phonelosers. I really appreciate it, and I'm showing my appreciation by going 5 days in between shows. Oops. Sorry, it's been a busy week. It'd only be 3 days if you were a supporter, though. I did at least 2 hobosodes this week. Oh shit, I think I did 3 of them. I did one on the 6th, which is on Monday, did one on the 7th, which is a Tuesday, and I did one on the 9th, on Thursday. I think one of those was supposed to be a full-size show, but I wasn't getting a lot of answers, and I didn't feel like I had enough material for a full-length show, so I just turned it into a hobosode. Really, I need to stop doing that. I need to just start releasing short shows every once in a while, because the hobosodes are getting bigger, so it all balances out somehow. Thursday's hobosode was a lot of fun, because remember when I was digging holes in people's yards, the government spending episode, and I was saying we were just digging holes for no reason, and that really seemed to upset people for some reason. So Joe King had this great idea by saying that there was a reason for the hole in their front yard, and the reason was that we were going to turn their yard into a temporary landfill. We're going to fill that hole up with trash and then fill it back in. You'd think people would appreciate that, you know? We're helping the earth. We're going green. We're not just throwing money away with our government spending. But no, here's one of the calls from that.
Well, you digging up my yard is something.
And here's one of the guys. It's just a yard. Like, doesn't appreciate it. You're going to use it this week, right? You're not going to be out there.
Yes. I mean, I can't believe this.
You're going to use it for what? Like, you're going to be out there sunbathing or something?
Well, I mean, it's pretty. I look at it constantly.
Well, this week you can look at a big hole in your yard. The next week you can be happy that it's not there anymore. You're welcome.
Well, there's not a hole in there right now, and I'm happy.
Well, it's going to look cooler when we're done because it'll be like a hill.
This guy on the phone that says he's going to dig my yard up. This guy on the phone that says he's going to dig my yard up. I want to see dig my yard up. I want a meeting.
Uh-oh. So, yeah, there's an entire 30 minutes of that on Hobosode number 126. You can find that on the Patreon page. Half of the show is just that guy right there talking and just freaking out at me. He spends a good 10 or 15 minutes, like, really unhappy that his yard's going to get dug up and trash thrown in the hole, trying to argue about it. By the way, I forgot to mention the intro song that you heard today was by Steven Yucca. Or is it Steven Yucca? I never can remember. Steven Yucca or Steven Yucca. He's done music for us before, and that's his latest song. I thought it sounded perfect for an intro for the Snowplow Show. So thank you, Steven Yucca / Steven Yucca, for the song. And there's like a couple other songs in there, I think. I'm behind on my emails again. I know a couple of you have sent me songs, and I haven't played them yet, and I'm a huge jerk for not doing that yet. I'm very sorry. Those will be played very soon. I'm going to try and get caught up on email this week. Please don't hate me. So today we're going to be calling up neighbors and just telling them, why their houses look like hobo houses.
What's that?
For today's show, we're going to be calling up people, telling them why their houses look like hobo houses and why they're bringing down the property values.
Okay.
Yep, it's going to be great fun. Do you want to sit here and do a few calls with me?
And so what's wrong with our house?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong with your house. I'm just saying, like, in general, I'm going to be calling people here in the neighborhood today, and I'm going to tell them that their house looks like a bunch of hobos live there.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in helping with that.
No, I don't want you to help with me. I just wanted help with the intro. I'm just doing the intro right now. Were you sleeping?
It's tough.
Yeah, it's late.
Hey, Will, shut up. This isn't about you.
What's going on?
Will?
Who is this?
This is Brad. I do a podcast here in the neighborhood, and I'm going to be calling up neighbors tonight, and I'm going to be telling them that their house is ugly, and it makes.
I think this is inappropriate.
But anyway, you're invading our phone conversation, and I would like you to get off the phone, Will.
Okay.
Oh, Will, don't hang up. I wanted you to leave your wife on. It's just like a husband taking the phone and hanging it up on me without even asking your wife. Anyway, let's get started on today's show.
Hello?
Hello, William?
Yes.
Hey, it's Jeff, your neighbor?
Yes.
And I was just jogging by your house. Just jogging by your house, and I noticed one of your bulbs was out on your porch light.
Okay.
You know how you have two?
No.
Well, you know what
I think you're calling. I think you're calling the wrong person.
No, you live at one circle, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's you. Your porch light's burnt out. Like, when are you going to replace it?
What are you talking about?
Your porch light. Your porch light's out. Like, you're making the whole neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos by not having a working porch light.
Okay, Jeff, who are you?
I'm your neighbor. I was just jogging by, just minding my own business, and your porch light's out. Like, why don't you fix your damn porch light?
Jeff, what's your last name?
Jefferson?
Where do you live?
I live over on Hawkins, but what's that matter? Like, just fix your damn porch light. That's all I'm asking. You're making us all look like hobos in this neighborhood. You're bringing down the property values.
Okay.
Can you just do that? Just for, just as a favor?
I don't know what's up with you, Sonny.
Sonny? What do you call me Sonny for? I just got called Sonny. I'm going to add that to my list of things I've been called. I don't think anyone's ever called me Sonny before. This is like a new life experience for me. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey, Reginald?
Yes?
It's Roy. I'm your neighbor.
Okay.
And I was just jogging by a little bit ago, and I noticed one of your porch lights is out.
Okay.
How come you haven't changed that? How come you haven't changed that?
Right.
It's the weekend,
I don't know what you're talking about.
One of your porch
What do you
lights.
mean, why haven't?
One of your porch lights is out. Like, you'd think you would have changed it this weekend. Like, what were you doing?
I don't know.
Like, the weekend's the time when you do things like that. Do maintenance around the house.
Well, I don't know what to say.
You've got a porch light that's out. You're making the entire neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos.
Okay. Well, I'm really sorry about that.
Well, you should be. Are you going to fix it tonight?
Okay.
Will you tell her to be quiet?
Prank call.
Prank call? I'm not a prank caller. I'm your neighbor, lady.
What addresses do you live at?
You need to mind your own damn business. He laughed and hung up. He's like, tee-hee, someone finally had the balls to stand up to my wife. That was so great.
Hello?
Hello, Diane?
Yes.
Hey, it's Big Dave, your neighbor.
Yeah? What's going on?
Not much. My wife and I, we were walking by your house earlier. We were
I
just
don't know who you're talking to.
We were just out for a walk. This is Diane, right?
Well, who's Dave?
What house are you talking about?
Your house on Court. We just noticed that you didn't have
Oh, yeah, what's going
What?
Yeah, we don't live there, though. We don't live there. What's going on?
Oh, well, you don't have solar panels on your roof, and it makes us all look like we're poor.
We don't have solar panels on our roof.
That's what I just said, and it makes the whole neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos.
Wait, what?
Like,
what are we talking? What are we talking about now?
I'm just saying, just because you don't live here all the time doesn't mean you shouldn't upkeep your house. Like, it looks
But
like...
what is going on with the house, though? I'm trying to figure it out.
No, nothing's wrong with the house. Well, I mean, except that you don't have solar panels up there. It makes it look like a rundown shack.
Huh?
Who? Do you live out there?
Yeah, I live over on Deer Run Circle.
And so what about solar panels, though?
Well, you don't have any on your house, so it makes us all look poor.
You think we should have them on there?
Yeah, probably. It makes us look like we live in the 1800s or something.
We'll get them tomorrow.
No, come on, don't be sarcastic, lady.
No, but what is it that you do? I mean, do you want us to put solar panels on the house?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like get up to speed with the rest of the neighborhood.
Does everybody have solar panels?
Not everybody, but everyone should. We have solar panels.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know.
yeah. We appreciate you calling, though. But thanks.
It doesn't seem like you do. Like, you're probably not even going to get solar panels, are you?
What? We don't even know
I
what you're
don't know who
talking
you
about.
are.
You don't know what solar panels are?
Hi.
Jeez, they're ganging up on me. Just like hobos do, you know?
Hello?
Hi, Sandy?
Yes.
It's your neighbor, Big Dave.
Who?
You know Dave and Carol?
I think you might have dialed the wrong number.
Oh, I didn't reach Sandy. Like I live over on Deer Run. We were walking by your house earlier.
I think you've dialed the wrong number, sir.
Even though I'm asking for Sandy.
Hi, this is Jerry.
Yeah,
Who are you?
Hey, I'm not talking to you, Jerry. Shut up. I was just, I'm your neighbor. I live over on Deer Run Circle.
Yeah?
No, Jerry, go away. Stop listening to our call.
How about this? Fuck you. How about
Hey,
that?
no, absolutely not. I'm not into that.
You can't call up here and tell me not to talk to you. Who do you think you are?
Well, you're being like a weird creep, getting on our conference.
You call my home at 11:15 at night. You calling me a weird creep, and you're walking past my house?
I can walk past your house. We were just out for a walk. Me and Carol were.
What do you want?
Well, I don't want to talk to you, that's for sure, because you're being kind of a dick.
Well, if you want to talk to anybody, you're talking to me.
Oh, like you can't let Sandy have a say in that? You got to make the decision for her?
Not to some creepy stranger who calls after 11 o'clock at night. No.
I'm
I
not a
can't.
creepy stranger. I live over on Deer Run, you idiot.
You sound like a creepy stranger.
Well, why do you say that? We were just out for a walk. We were just out for a neighborly walk. You're making it sound like...
What's on your mind, buddy? What's on your mind?
I want, like, you need to leave the room so I can talk to Sandy. And he's like, nope, that's not going to happen. Just hangs up on me. I see how it is in their relationship. Nobody talks to his wife without him being present.
Hello?
Hello, Gene.
Yes.
It's Big Dave, your neighbor?
Yes.
Hey, me and Carol, we were taking a walk earlier. We walked by your house.
Yes.
And we noticed you haven't cut your grass this week. How come?
Excuse me?
Well, your grass, it's like looking like a jungle out there. It's making the whole neighborhood look like hobos.
Who is this?
It's Big Dave.
Big Dave who?
Yeah, from here in the neighborhood. I live over on Deer Crossing. Me and Carol were just walking by your house. We're like, oh my goodness, it looks like a run-down shack over there.
Well, honey, it's 11:30 at night, and I just had my yard guys here about 2 days ago.
Oh, you should fire
3
them.
days ago.
Fire them.
So whatever. Good night.
I'm just saying. Like, take some responsibility for your lawn, lady.
Hello.
Hello, Ronald?
Yes.
Hey, it's your neighbor, Big Dave.
Hey, Dave, leave me alone, please.
Why?
Thank you.
What? I'm trying to tell you something. Well, that was rude.
Hello?
Doug?
Who's this? Yes.
It's Dave, your neighbor.
Dave, my neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you...
I'm calling it. You're calling at midnight.
What? Oh, no, it's not even midnight yet. It's like 11:30.
Great. I'm in sleep. Good night.
Okay, well, no, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
You know how you have those black shutters on your house?
Yes.
Did you know one of them is matte paint and the other ones are like glossy?
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious. You don't want to hear it. He's in denial about his matte paint on one of the shutters. It's like they forgot to put the clear coat on it. I'm looking at Google Street View images now when I can look them up quick enough.
Hello?
Hey there, it's Big Dave. It's Christopher.
Yes.
Hey, I'm your neighbor.
Yes.
Yes, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing tonight?
Okay.
That's good.
What's going on?
We were just, me and Carol, my wife Carol, we were walking by your house.
Yeah.
And we noticed, like, on your driveway, you have, like, that big section that comes out off to the side. Almost like there's two driveways.
Okay.
I don't know. It just looks kind of ugly. Couldn't you just put yard there instead?
Just some dirt on the side, I guess, or something?
Yeah, well, pull up all the concrete and put some grass down. Yeah. Because, like, what do you need all that extra driveway for? What are you doing with it? It's like you're making your yard a big parking lot.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You know, on your driveway, like, you drive in. If you go straight, you go to the garage. But if you go to the left, you're just in a big parking lot in the middle of your lawn.
Okay.
That's weird.
All right, and your name was Dave, you said?
Yeah, Big Dave.
Okay. Well, where do you live exactly?
I'm over on Deer Run.
On
Like,
Deer
yeah,
Run.
we're way over there. We just go on a lot of walks, and our normal walking route usually takes us past your house.
Okay.
Like, can't you just make that like a little sidewalk instead of
I'll think about it, Dave. Sure.
big road
Sure.
through
I think you could have called me at a different time also. You know, it's what, 4 in the morning?
4 a.m? No, it's like not even midnight. Where are you at? I'm just saying, like, if you make your lawn a parking lot, it makes the entire neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos.
Okay. All right, we'll do, Dave. Thank you.
You'll do what? Which part?
I'm going to look into it.
Look into what? Who's that in the background? Can you tell that person in the background to shut up?
Dave, thank you.
For telling her to shut up? That's nice of him to thank me for that. So he's got like an off-to-the-side parking area that's in what would kind of be considered the front yard. But he's got a huge front yard. It doesn't matter at all. He just put like a little bit more driveway down than he really needed to. It's very irritating. It's getting on my nerves. Just looking at it here on Google Maps. Who does he think he is?
Hello?
Hey there, Rich?
Yeah.
It's Roy, your neighbor?
Roy, my neighbor.
Yeah. You know, I live like way over there on Deer Run Trail.
Okay.
Hey, me and Carol, we were walking by earlier. You know, just taking our evening walk, and we were like looking through your trash, and we were looking through your trash cans, and noticed you had like a bunch of generic brand stuff in there. Like not even real brands, like you go to the cheap grocery store. And I don't know, it's just like when you do stuff like that, it makes the whole neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos.
What? No.
Okay, like, you know, your trash can, and you throw your food stuff away in the trash can. Boxes and packages and stuff. And me and Carol, we were just out for our evening walk, and we were looking through your trash can.
Why would you be looking through my trash can?
We were just, I don't know, just I was throwing away a gum wrapper, and we just like opened it up when we were looking in there.
Oh, what color's my house?
Why are you not believing me? Like, what's the problem?
Because you would have to come up by my house to see my trash can.
Yeah, I was
trash cans don't go out on the street.
I was just throwing.
You'd have to come in my service.
Hey, shut up!
area.
I was just throwing away a gum wrapper. But no.
Yeah, but you'd have to walk way up onto the.
Well, I didn't want.
No,
I didn't want to.
You're trespassing.
I didn't
want to. What's your name? I'm going to turn you in.
No, what do you want me to do? Throw it in your yard?
No, you shouldn't be on my property.
We were just walking by. We always walk by your street like it's a circle, you know. We have this route we take.
Where was my trash can?
Look, that's not the point. What I'm saying is,
yes, it is.
You're using generic.
Yes, it is.
You're using generic brands, and it makes us look like a bunch of hobos. It makes the whole neighborhood look like hobos, and you're bringing down the property value.
You're out of your mind. What's your name?
I already told you. This is Roy. Roy and Carol.
Roy and Carol who?
What do you want, honey?
I'm not talking to you, Carol. I'm talking to this asshole. What were you asking? Oh, Carol messed it up. Thanks a lot, Carol.
Hello?
Hey.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Roy, your neighbor.
Yeah.
Is this Kathleen?
Yeah.
Hey, me and Carol, we were taking a walk earlier. My wife, Carol, we were walking by your house.
Uh-huh.
You know the flag that's on your house?
Yeah.
When we walked by, it was folded over like 2 times, like the wind had blown it around a couple times.
Yeah.
And it looked like not only un-American, but it made it look like a bunch of hobos live in the neighborhood.
What is this?
What?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you say that again?
Okay, you know the flag on the front of your house?
Yeah.
It was folded over like 2 times. Like the wind had blown it around twice.
Yeah, it does that.
I know. Like, why don't you get one of those poles that rotates so that doesn't happen?
Who is this is calling?
Because this is Big Dave. I'm your neighbor. Me and Carol walk by like every couple days, couple times a week. But I'm just saying, like, you're making the whole neighborhood look like hobos if you have a flag that's all folded up like that.
This is midnight. I don't understand.
Okay, you know it wasn't at midnight. This was
why
like,
are you calling us at midnight?
This was hours ago when we walked by.
Why are you calling us at midnight?
Because I don't think you were home when we walked by.
Not true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we didn't see any lights on, so we just didn't bother. We didn't want to go up there and touch it. But like, you're bringing down property values if you just have a folded up flag, like you don't even care. You know?
No, I don't know. I think it's a very strange conversation.
Well, I think it's strange that you have a folded up flag just hanging off a pole. It's kind of un-American.
I don't agree.
I do. I know you wouldn't agree because you're the one with a folded up flag just hanging off of a stick. Like
what's your name?
Like it looks like a bindle. It looks like a hobo's bindle.
And what's your name?
My name is Dave. Big Dave. Dave.
What's your last name?
Dave and Carol.
What's your last name?
For what?
Your name.
Our last name is Gersperms.
Is what?
Gersperms. I took Carol's last name when we got married.
And where do you live?
We're over on Deer Run Circle. I'm just saying, like, you know, you're bringing down property values. Like, you don't even have solar cells on your roof. And then you just have, like, your flag wrapped up like a bindle. Like,
most people do not have solar cells.
I know, like, and it brings down the property value. Some people do. Me and Carol do.
All right, well, thank you for the information. I'll think about it.
You'll think, well, are you going to, like, fix it? Because you can get, like, special flag poles that won't bind up like that. And
I wasn't aware of that. Thank you for the information.
No, they do. Like, it makes it look like you're not poor.
Thank you.
Because you're making the whole neighborhood look like hobos. Like, it makes every other house on the street look bad.
All right, thank you for the information.
Well, you're just saying thank you, though. It doesn't seem like you're actually acknowledging anything I'm saying.
I heard what you said.
Well, can you just go out there and fix it real quick? Guy's basically a terrorist. Now, I don't know if you guys realize this, but Carol's last name is Gersperms. I was really hoping he'd ask me how to spell that.
Hello.
Hey there, Chris.
Hello. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. It's your neighbor. It's Big Dave.
Yeah. How are you?
Pretty good. Hey, me and my wife Carol, we were walking by earlier this evening. And like by your house, and we noticed, like, whoever mows your lawn, their rows are very crooked. Like, what do you do? You have hobos mowing your lawn or something?
No, you'd have to talk to my husband about that.
Okay, go ahead and put him on then.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey there. It's hard to hear you. Is this Bobby?
Yeah, this is Bobby.
Oh, hey. It's Big Dave. I'm your neighbor.
Okay, Dave.
And we were walking by earlier, me and my wife Carol, and we noticed that the rows, like whoever mows your lawn, are doing like really crooked rows, like they're like drinking or something.
Are you okay?
Of course. No, I'm just saying, like it makes your property look like really bad if your rows are crooked. Like it makes your house. I'm sure the value of your house goes down. Makes the neighborhood look like a bunch of hobos. I was just trying to help.
You're just trying to help who?
You. Well, the whole neighborhood. Because, like, you know, if your property value goes down, then my property value goes down. Like, you should talk to your lawn guy.
Because the rows are crooked on my lawn.
Like, really? Yeah, really crooked.
I think you've got our house confused with someone else's, Dave. I really do.
No, it's definitely yours. What, do you mow it yourself?
Sure.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, I mow it myself.
Oh, well, you should be ashamed because, I mean, it's like you're, I don't know, having a stroke while you're trying to mow the lawn or something. It's all over the place.
I think you need to check your medication, man. Your dosage is off.
No, 'cause my lawn looks perfect.
Because
there's nothing wrong with my lawn.
I don't. I'm not saying there is, but to contact me and call my wife's cell phone to talk about crooked lawn rows from the mower.
Yeah, I would have called earlier, but I forgot, and I just remembered. So I'm sorry to call so late.
Yeah, well.
I'm just trying to keep.
I can assure you, buddy. I mow the lawn myself.
Yeah.
And it looks so much better than it did when we bought the house.
Well, yeah, but that's not an improvement. I don't think. I don't see how it could be. Like maybe you just have a different idea of what good is.
No, I don't think so.
I think you should probably like just hire someone to do it. Like really, it's like it looks completely. It looks like an insane person did it. It looks like you're like an artist, like you're trying to do an abstract painting.
I think that you really should see a doctor or change your medication dosage because you don't have a clue of what it is that you speak.
Well, I think you should change your medication dosage so
I don't
walk
really
a straight line.
That calling my wife's phone at this time of night to tell me about how to cut grass is very sane.
Well, I tried to call your phone.
Advisable.
I tried to call your phone first, and you were too afraid to answer because you probably knew what it was about. Your wife's the only one that had the balls to pick up.
What's your address, man?
Why? You want to come over and see what a nice lawn looks like?
Sure, yeah. What's your address?
I live at 13 Deer Run Crossing.
13 Deer Run Crossing, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Dave and Carol.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cause problems or anything. I'm just saying, like, your lawn looks disgusting.
Yeah, well...
Why don't you fix it?
I'm saying that you're full of shit as a Christmas turkey, and if you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but you're nuts, man. You're just nuts.
I'm not nuts at all. Like you're the one that you don't even clean up the grass out in the street. You blow grass out into the street, and it just stays there and just turns brown and looks like shit.
Now you've confused us with someone else. Yeah.
No, it's definitely you. Like
So
you need to just like hire a professional because you're obviously not up to the task of just mowing a lawn.
I really think you've lost it, man. You're bored and you need something to do this late at night.
I think you're projecting. I think you've lost it. You need to change your medication.
And I think that the best thing for me to do at this point is hang up.
I don't give you permission to hang up. You need to ask your wife if you're allowed to hang up. It's her phone. Stop trying to control her.
And say a prayer for you.
Well, I'm not religious, so I don't allow you to.
That's okay. You don't have to be.
Well, it won't even work. Your stupid incantations. So I'm as full of shit as a Christmas turkey. Is that what he said? I may have that one wrong, but that's a new one. Full of shit as a Christmas time turkey. What's that even mean? Maybe I got that wrong. That's another one for me to write down, though. Got to write that down. I got called Sunny today, and I'm as full of shit as a Christmas time turkey, I think. I just noticed that the Street View maps in this area are from 2007. And my guess, like this is a gated community, a lot of it's gated. But I guess the Google cars haven't been allowed to go in since 2007. Maybe that's when they became gated. I think that's where I'm going to call it quits, though. I've been at this for a while, and I am ready to just quit and play some voicemail. So let's do that.
Hello?
Hello, Nancy?
Yes.
It's Brad, your neighbor.
Yes.
We have a voicemail here from Big Moist.
Big Moy?
Big Moist. It's kind of long. Here, I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
Brad, what's up?
He always does that.
Just so you know, I've been catching up on some shows, right? And I listened to the one where you had Mr. Biggs on with you. I thought that was pretty great. You guys should do that more often if you can. It was really, really funny.
Did you hear that episode, Nancy? The one with Mr. Biggs?
No, I didn't.
Okay, hold on.
I was laughing at a lot of what he was doing, and it makes me want to check out his show now, because I haven't before, but I might.
Yep.
Oh, and
Mr. Biggs is pretty good.
Like for the 500th episode,
He does a show about glues and adhesives, Nancy.
or whatever,
It's pretty good.
like the best of.
Okay.
I say you should include the laughing lady one where you're talking about
The laughing lady.
name. You know what I'm talking about. With Biodome and other stuff. That one was pretty funny.
Biodome. Oh yeah.
Okay, that's all I got.
But the problem with that one, Nancy, is that the laughing lady, like I called her when she was on a cruise ship, and it's like it's 15 minutes long, so that would take up like a big chunk of the episode.
Oh.
So, like I want to...
Tell me, where exactly do you live?
I live over on Deer Run Court.
Deer Run Court.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're not my neighbor, really.
Well, no, but me and my wife, Carol, we go on walks all the time, and we always come down your street. You probably waved to us.
Oh.
You probably waved to us at least a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything okay?
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I was just doing the end of the show voicemails. Okay, so like there's this one. It's from Indianapolis.
Hey, Brad. This is Giad's brother.
Giad's brother.
Did finally hear my recognition. Well, I heard a number of weeks, so I was on the same. When I left this voicemail about being Giad's brother, he also thanked Giad and supporter.
I don't know what he's saying either, Nancy. He's just rambling. I think he's drunk.
And you sound a little skeptical.
You know how Giad's brother is.
My only answer to that is, if I was going to lie, I would have said something cool like, I'm Carlito's brother, or I'm Stacey Stack's boyfriend.
Yeah, who knows what he's talking about?
Brother. Oh my God.
It's just a drunken rant. Did you hear that? I mean, what's wrong with that guy? I only put him on because he's Giad's brother.
I see.
And, everyone likes Giad's brother. I mean, everyone likes Giad. They don't necessarily like Giad's brother.
Is that your wife?
Giad? Oh, I wish. No, but no, my wife is Carol.
Your wife is Carol. Okay.
Yeah.
I must admit to you, I can't picture who you are.
Oh, well, you can picture Carol, right? Like she wears glasses. She got the big poofy.
What's your last name again?
Poofy hair. Royerson.
Royerson.
Yep.
On Deer Run Court.
Yep.
Okay.
Brad
thank
Royerson.
you. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here's one from Battle Boner.
Yo, Brad, you need to start saying retard more in prank calls.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry you had to hear the R word, Nancy. Can you believe that? He just up and said the R word.
I'm listening to the intro call on your new show. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, and he's cursing.
That's not a word you can say.
Cover your ears, Nancy.
God, you need to say that shit more, man. That's
listen to this.
fucking hilarious. It gets a rise out of people nowadays. You could do some stuff with that, Roy. I believe in you.
Would that bother you, Nancy, if I use the retard word more often? Because I don't think I should. Like in this day and age, it's 2018.
I don't know. I don't know if it bothers me or not. It just depends on the situation.
It doesn't bother me one bit. I just kind of pretend it does just to be politically correct.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What, do you give shows and stuff?
Yeah, I do a neighborhood podcast for the Homeowners Association.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. What's David up to?
What, my husband?
Yeah.
You'll have to ask him.
Is he in bed?
I have no idea.
What? Like, were you asleep?
Yes.
Do you think this is just like a weird dream?
No, I just I'm not exactly sure that I've met you before, so I just kind of trying to catch up here.
Oh, I see. Well,
yeah.
While you figure that out, we've got a voicemail from Mr. Biggs.
Hey, Brad, Mr. Biggs.
Oh, this isn't Mr. Biggs. This is an imposter. This is not Mr. Biggs.
I got some good news for you. You're now the official co-host for my show.
I don't appreciate
Mr.
this.
Biggs.
I don't like.
I was on the phone with Roger, and I had her let him go.
Yeah. No more of this, sir. I will not have anyone impersonating Mr. Biggs. It is not funny, and Mr. Biggs does not appreciate it. Mr. Biggs demands respect. It's not respectful to be impersonating him like that. Right, Nancy?
I'm not even sure I know what you're talking about.
You're not waking David up, are you? Like by being on the phone?
No. Maybe we could talk some other time. How would that be?
Well, first we got to hear this voicemail from Gloria.
Hi, Brad. It's Gloria.
Oh, Gloria.
Sorry I haven't
Hey.
called in a while, but my birthday was the other day.
Aren't you glad we're hearing a female voice, Nancy? It was like a sausage fest here.
It was on the 5th. Of course, you forgot. And
Can you say happy birthday to Gloria?
I think I'm gonna. Can I talk to you some other time, Brad?
I guess. Can you just say happy birthday, Gloria, first? It was her birthday on the 5th. Say happy
I'm
birthday.
gonna say goodnight to you. Okay.
Say
All right.
say
Thanks,
happy
Brad.
birthday, Gloria, and good night, Brad.
See you later. Okay.
But you didn't say happy birthday to Gloria. Oh man, she really hung in there though. How many voicemails was that?
fucking send me anything, and you also didn't even wish me a fucking happy birthday on Facebook.
Yeah, that's because
so I feel
I don't care. It's your birthday.
Well, I just wanted to call and say that
Sorry,
I've been
Gloria.
listening, and I think the show's doing really well. I just need you to ramp it up a bit and maybe just start swearing at people obsessively. And
Happy birthday to
I don't know.
you.
I think the best thing you can do is call up the homeowners association and be like, "I'm sorry, but there's a Chupacabra loose in the neighborhood, so we need everyone to stand."
I wish Nancy would have stayed on the phone to hear that. To hear plans against the homeowners association.
There's an 8 p.m. curfew every night. Can you do that? Can you just say there's a Chupacabra loose and everyone has to be inside by 8 p.m. because
Okay.
that's when he comes out at night
I'll do that.
until he's caught. So
I'm
maybe
gonna
like
do
a
it.
week. Be like, yeah, we only have to stay indoors for like a week until we catch him.
Gonna happen.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
be
I love
awesome.
you. Bye.
All right,
Thanks
bye.
for sharing my birthday.
Bye,
Do that
Gloria.
call for me. Make me super happy. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Philip?
Yes.
Hey, it's Gloria from the Homeowners Association.
Yes.
I was just calling because one of the neighbors had reported that you were out after dark tonight. And you know that's not allowed anymore, right?
What are you talking about?
That you're not allowed to be out of the house after dark. You're supposed to shut your doors and lock them because of the Chupacabra scare.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm completely serious. And one of your neighbors reported that you were outside after dark this evening.
Okay.
And you can't do that. Oh, look at that. It didn't work out, Gloria. I tried, though, didn't I?
Oh, Brad. Hey, it's Corbin Guy. How you doing?
Hey, Corbin Guy.
And I'm not sure if I actually have incredibly awesome things to say
Why'd
today.
you call then?
But I am calling to leave you a compliment.
Oh, okay.
You're doing pretty damn good, buddy.
Thanks.
You are putting up more shows than I can keep up with. Between the other podcasts that I listen to, I'm not going to name drop. That would just be boring and make it even
You listen to other podcasts? What a dick.
And oh my God, you're probably getting bored with this message.
Do you listen to Distorted View?
Coming up on about 30 seconds to a minute.
You should listen to Distorted
What's
View,
he gonna
Corbin.
talk about? No, please don't fucking keep flapping your gums and just hang up the phone, sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're doing good, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah, kudos.
Corbin Guy.
And I cannot keep up with you. Yeah, you're a fucking powerhouse.
That sucks.
What the fuck?
It's all your fault.
You need some Quaaludes or something.
Yeah, that's what I need. Why not?
Hey, Brad. It's Gordon Bombay.
Hey.
Thank you for playing the Snickers baby call.
You're welcome.
Although I was already listening to it,
Oh.
so I should probably say you're welcome.
So you're probably bored
Everyone else who heard it for the first
hearing
time.
it again.
Just to clarify, when I said I fell over, I mean I was laughing so hard.
Like, oh,
I
I'm going to
literally
fall
fell
over.
in my kitchen when you said Snickers baby.
Yeah.
So I should probably get a brain scan or something.
Good times.
All right, thanks.
I think you're just retarded. That's all. Looks like we have 3 voicemails from Jack from Alaska. I'm only going to play one, and it's a 2-minute long voicemail, so I'm only going to play like maybe a quarter of it. Way to go, Jack from Alaska, wasting your own time.
Yo, Bradley. What up, man?
Hey, Jack from Alaska.
Jack. Hey, you're going to love this,
Mr.
dude.
Wasting your own personal time.
Anyways, here's an idea.
All
You
right.
call. You say, you've been selected for jury duty. And they're going to be like, no, fuck. Then you'd be like, well, the only way to get out of it is
Answer
if
your
you're
phone.
biased against this ethnicity race that's being, whatever, trialed.
Yep.
And they're like,
Yep.
obviously they're going to say, yes, I'm biased towards whatever race.
Do they ever give people jury duty over the phone? I don't know if that's a thing. They probably believe it, though.
Okay.
They believe I'm putting landfills in their front yard, so...
And then after that you say, well, I have to tell the defendant, that you're biased against their race. It's
Yeah.
in full disclosure, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can either hang up,
Get people to admit they're racist. That'd be great.
briefly later, and then you're the defender. Then you can be like, so I heard you're biased against my race, and you're not going to come do your jury.
We get it. Thanks for the 3 voicemails. It's always good to leave 3 voicemails in a row. It always guarantees that I'll listen to
Hi,
them.
Roy. It's Mr. Pickle.
Hey,
I'm sorry
Mr.
it sounds
Pickle.
so frighteningly shitty right now because I'm on the speakerphones. I know you can't stand that at all.
It's okay.
But it's about to get shittier.
Doesn't even sound like it.
Anyway, we're
Sounds
about
great.
to... we're very excited for your 500th episode. I've gotten my cousin from
You're a
Australia to record a special voicemail just for you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it might fit in your general format, but maybe it can be played for the hobo-sodes or something. It might sound a little bit shitty because it's coming across that transatlantic cable, but here it goes, Roy. Here's your new hobo-sode intro. Roy, but you super Roy, but do. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you mother. God damn it. Fuck.
That was pretty good.
Roy.
Whoa.
Pickle away.
Okay. The hell was that? That was a pretty impressive rendition of it, though. I liked it.
Brad.
Hey.
This is Porch from Cali. You mentioned that you wanted to do more shows with more people, and I just want to let you know that I'd be totally down to do a split show with you sometime. I've got, some of the equipment to do it. I'd be happy to do it with you.
Okay.
That's been a dream of mine for quite some time. I'm the guy that's sending that pizza call.
I need you to start opening up the lines more often. That's what Carlito does now. On the Madhouse show every Thursday night, he opens up the phone lines and lets people do pranks with them.
And you thought
That'd be
it was funny.
fun.
So, you have my
I used to do
email
that.
address because I've emailed stuff to you. So send an email my way anytime you want to do a prank call. That would
know your
make
email
my
address.
day and really like my entire year. So,
Okay.
bye, Brad. Catch
All right. I'll get right on that.
Hey, Brad. It's Crimson.
Hello.
So, you gotta bring back the Facebook mob, okay? What happened in the good old days when you're on YouTube live streaming? Remember that, Brad?
live streaming. Remember that on YouTube?
Yep.
Remember? And what happened to the live Facebook Pops? Do you remember?
I always forget to do them.
What was that? The grill?
Sorry.
Oh God, people will remember it in the comments. But
Probably.
you know, you call, he's freaking out. What happened to my Facebook page? And who can forget the flaming dark guy? The flaming dark guy, Brad. Come on, you got to bring back the old days. And also, Brad, this is what will get you famous.
I'm looking toward the future, okay?
Doing
not trying to redo the
large
past.
phone mobs.
That's it.
You need to call something live. Fox News has lots of live call-in shows.
I bet you Fox has
leave their
screeners.
comments. So does C-SPAN still.
Got to do the AM radio shows.
Enough excuses. Okay, Brad, I love you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Hi, Brad. It's Dow again. I know. I haven't called in a long time. I've had some big developments in my life.
Didn't even notice.
One of those is I bought a race car, like an actual car for build, like I'm going to build for racing. Which that gave me an idea. I should totally put the logo of the Snowplow Show or Phone Losers of America, whatever, onto the car.
Do it.
So for when I'm on the racetrack, people can see it and be like, hey.
Do it.
What's that sticker all about? Why do you have that on your car?
They probably
And then
won't
I
even
can
notice.
Very, very lovingly
Give a
explain
shit.
to them, like, hey, listen, I listen to a podcast when I go to sleep at night because it makes me feel like I have someone next to me, and you should totally watch that guy too. Not because of me, but because of you.
Okay, thanks for the voicemail. I think you should do it. Definitely do
Anyway,
it. Sounds great.
It's
great idea.
to say hello again.
phonelosers.com/logos. That's where you can download a large logo to put on your race car. Definitely do that.
Okay, Brad, it's Wasted again. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Wasted.
But, all right, so I remembered. Everybody should go watch
Why are you sorry?
and possibly support the podcast called Night Attack. Night Attack is
I've listened to them.
not quite...
They're fun sometimes. I enjoy them.
Phone Losers, it's not quite a Mr. Biggs. It's Brian Brushwood, and he does
It's absolutely nothing like Mr. Biggs. Nobody's like Mr. Biggs.
magic, and they cover social engineering, especially
Really?
social engineering at the bar, how to scam people out of free drinks, blah, blah, blah. fun
Oh,
stuff
boring
like that.
social engineering.
They just bought a new compound in Texas. I've listened to them for a long time, but hey, everybody should support
I
them.
bet you I've been listening to them longer than you.
I mean, at least
Take
check
that,
them out. At least
wasted
check it
memory.
out. So, I mean, we've been checking out other podcasts.
Night Attack,
Fucking
everyone.
Brad made me a
Listen to Night
huge
Attack.
fucking dickhead. So, I mean, like, I can't
The
go
Dick
to Texas
Show,
every
everyone.
weekend, but, you know.
Listen
Brad,
to The Dick
it's
Show.
entirely your fault, by the way. Entirely your fault. Thanks
Yep.
very much. And
Anytime.
I'm not really complaining, but, like, that was good shit. So all right. Night Attack. Nightattack.tv. Goodbye.
Everyone listen to Night Attack. If you ask me, Night Attack's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I really enjoy them, and sometimes I just cannot listen to them. But they put out some good stuff. I like Night Attack. It's fun.
Hello, Bradley. This is Robert Vance,
Oh,
a.k.a.
shit.
Bob Vance.
Hey,
I
Bob
think
Vance.
that you should contact Tim Henson from Distorted View, and you and Tim
Hell
Henson
yeah.
and Mr. Biggs to do a show where you call people and you say things to them. It would be funny. Bye.
Okay, I've asked him to do shows with me several times. He said on his show that he would like to do a show with me. I think both of us just suck at getting together and setting up a date to do it. I think I also asked him to be on the PLA show where he didn't have to do prank calls. So I think one of these years, Tim Henson from Distorted View will maybe do a show with me. Some sort of a show. Maybe I'll just get his personal cell number and just call him up and force him to do a show with me. I'll just call him in the middle of the night. I bet you Tim would be really grouchy if I called him in the middle of the night. Like, do you have any idea what time it is? He'd be one of those people. And yeah, Mr. Biggs, you should get on the phone with me when I call up Tim Henson in the middle of the night on his personal cell phone. Speaking of other podcasts, Tim Henson does a pretty good show. It's called Distorted View, distortedview.com. Everyone that listens to my show seems to like his show. I listen to every single thing he puts out these days, and it's much better than Night Attack. I would choose Distorted View over Night Attack any day, but you should listen to Night Attack too, give him a chance. Come on, you guys, don't be jerks.
All right, Brad. In my last phone call conversation,
Hey.
you compared me to Skunkworks, and this is Brad from Club Brad C from Club Brad, and you compared me to Skunkworks.
So now why don't you compare me to Nobby Guy, you dumb hobo? Cactus, cactus.
That was a pretty good impression. I think you had me going for at least half of that voicemail, but nobody beats the real
Brad.
Knobby Guy.
Brad.
Hey.
Oh, this is the Nobby Guy.
Real
calling
Knobby
up.
Guy.
Graham's my real name. Oh, I've got a special birthday
Your real
coming
name's
up as well. So
Dim?
if you could wish me a good birthday, Brad, that would be really, really good. And another thing, you have to try and guess what age I'm going to be. Remember, it's a special birthday, so you have to. I want whatever your first guess is, you're right.
All right, you're going to be
Or you
14.
may be wrong.
Happy 14th birthday, Knobby Guy. Congratulations on being 14.
Or you might be right, or you might be wrong.
No, I'm right.
Bye-bye.
You said I was right. I'm definitely right. Holy shit, there's a billion voicemails in here. I'm not going to listen to all these tonight. It's getting late. I want to get this show edited and maybe get it put up tonight. It's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to try. But there's at least 20 more voicemails in here. So I will get to these on the next show. Hopefully early this week, I'll do another show. But for now, I think I'm just going to end it. Thank you, Andy, B.I. Eber for Life, Brown Magic, Bryan W., and BoboBob the Hobobob for being the sponsors of today's show.
BoboBob the Hobobob? No.
Yeah, the sponsors. I'm giving the sponsors of today's show. You know?
No.
Yeah, Andy, B.I. Eber for Life, Brown Magic, Bryan W., and BoboBob the Hobobob.
Okay.
That's 5 of the many sponsors of the Snowplow Show over at patreon.com/phone losers. So could you thank them for, just supporting the show?
Who are you trying to reach?
You. This is David, right?
Yeah, but why are you calling me in the middle of the night?
Well, it's not the middle of the night. It's like barely after 1.
Oh.
But could you just thank them for being sponsors of today's show real quick?
Yeah, if you can call me in the morning, okay?
But no, just real quick. I've got to record this tonight. Just thank them for being sponsors. All right, David doesn't want to play along. Nancy would have thanked them. Wait, no, she probably wouldn't have. She wouldn't even wish Gloria a happy birthday. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening to today's show. If you'd like to help support the show, please visit the Patreon at patreon.com/phone losers. There's a gigantic archive of over 100 shows that you probably haven't heard before if you sign up on the Patreon. So be sure to check those out. I'm ending today's show with a song by Rappy McRapperson. This one is called Chupacabra, and it's dedicated to Gloria on her birthday. And I guess Knobby Guy, too, because it's his birthday as well.
In those cold and moldy acres, through the eerie mist and vapors, lurks the shadow of a man who cannot be. Late night when your dogs are growling, it's 'cause they can hear him howl. Chupacabra, rah 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 rah. Chupacabra, rah 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 rah. Chupacabra, rah 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 rah. Chupacabra.
Hello, Karen?
Yes?
It's Brad from the Homeowners Association.
Yes?
And we had some reports from your neighbors that you were out after dark tonight. And you know you're not allowed to go out after dark anymore, right? Just because of the Chupacabra scare?
Of the what?
You're not supposed to be outdoors after dark. You're supposed to be indoors and lock the doors because there's a Chupacabra out there.
What is out there?
A Chupacabra. Like, it's just a thing that's been spotted in the neighborhood lately, and we got to be careful. And one of your neighbors reported you and said you were out after dark. And you can't be doing...
Okay, I was on my...
Huh?
Even in your screen porch?
Yeah. You think a screen's going to stop a Chupacabra?
Who is this again?
This is Brad from the Homeowners Association.
It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
I know. But, we got to... I'm just calling because somebody called us and left a message on my machine, and I just got home, and they said you were out after dark. Hello?
Can you tell me one more time? It says people... What?
It's hard to hear you. What's happening?
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
So
So,
your voice
You're not
changed.
supposed to be out after dark?
Yeah, because of the Chupacabra scare.
Well, I'm sorry, we just got down from Pennsylvania. What is a Chupacabra?
No, it's
is that a bug or something?
No, it's a Chupacabra. It's a mystical, magical animal. It's sort of like a Sasquatch, like a Bigfoot, but not as big.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And they've been spotting one all over the neighborhood, and we're just asking residents to stay inside after dark because we don't want we don't want any Chupacabra attacks.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Well, are you going to actually do it? Because it doesn't sound like you're taking me very seriously.
Well, you say it's a mystical thing, right?
Yeah, like magical creature type thing. It's on par with like UFOs and ghosts.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So we'll put that in the same context then.
Well,
So-
no. You need to
All
follow.
right, well,
you need to follow the rules and keep your wife under control.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, you're not even taking this seriously.
Thank you.
We did our best.
Okay.
We tried.
All right.
You're
Good night.
Take it seriously. Whatever. I don't care.